Everybody cross their and this is, if it does not work, this is a great opportunity to show you how our students have to troubleshoot things. So
Mr. President, are you concerned about the decision in light of the Trump indictment?
If everybody could please call me. Call me on the door. In response to the Trump indictment.
President Biden, can we get your response about Trump's indictment?
Any comment on the Trump indictment, sir?
I want to thank everyone in Rocky Mountain City Council, Nash County, Edgecombe County.
internships and apprenticeships and they so if they get the job.
If we don't deal with global warming, it's the only existential threat that exists for humanity. I ran for president for a basic reason. I hadn't planned on running again for president. I had run when I was vice president, and then Barack and I spent 8 years together.
Do you think it's time for the first British NATO Secretary General in 2 decades?
What's the last part of your question? I'm sorry.
Is it time for a British NATO Secretary General?
Maybe. And with regard to the first part of your question you wanted me to respond to?
It was about, is the new Washington consensus that you and your national security advisor set out?
The fundamental change is taking place in terms of international trade. Nobody at least very few people in the United States, and I suspect around the world, knew what a supply chain meant, what they were talking about, a supply chain.
To do, and that's what the President and I plan to deliver.
It's not just our citizens. Look, the global South, there are going to be 1 billion people in Africa very shortly. 1 billion. At the G7, it was originally called Build Back Better World, but we're talking about there's a new PPI. Anyway, we're talking about building, and I have my team putting together with other countries as well to build a railroad from the Pacific Ocean, from the Atlantic Ocean, all the way to the Indian Ocean. Never occurred before. And one thing I've learned is that we are not going to be able to deal with the global warming, which is the most consequential threat to humanity, if we don't do it, unless we engage more together, not fewer, not less together.